What's happening, Wisdom Warriors? Back at it for another video. What up? What up? So here's the deal. I was recording already and there was a lot of noises and I stopped it thinking that it would restart. And now I have to like edit it and I don't really want to do that. So I'm redoing the video and, you know, it is what it is. Uh, there must have been a reason that it happened. I still got the video. It's just I'd have to splice them together, and I don't really want to do that from where I went. I was really in flow, but we're gonna just do it again. Take two. I hope you guys are having a good day. I'm detoxing again, fasting. This is probably the fifth week now, I think, every other week. And, actually, so far, it's been pretty good. Um, After I drop this video, I'm probably going to go to the water and just meditate for a little bit and just sit with myself and sit with the water. And but I want to talk about something that occurred earlier today for me when I woke up about 2:30. There also, by the way, I didn't drop a video yesterday, and again, I never promise I'm going to drop one, but I definitely wasn't feeling up to it. I had a massive headache, and I just wasn't feeling up to it, so I didn't. I did drop a short earlier in the day, yesterday, and today I spoke about mirroring, and that's where we're going to go with this video. I woke up probably 1:32 in the morning, and I had this profound aha moment. I had this powerful realization, a deep, deep inner knowing, and not only that, but I finally got clarity on what I've been asking, what I've been kind of looking for a while now, which is the mirroring of the universe. I never fully understood it. Like people would talk about it and I would hear it, and I just never fully understood it. I never fully grasped it. And now I'm going to bring it to you guys and explain it. And maybe this is something you needed to hear or you've been looking for answers for, and maybe that I can explain it a little bit better than somebody else that you may have heard it from, because I wasn't grasping it. And now when I heard it, and I heard it done in this way through questions somebody was asking about their own life, which I'm going to kind of go into a little bit to give an example, but it gave me such a deeper understanding and knowing of how it works. And I loved it. I loved it because it clicked. And I'm going to see if I can re explain it in my own way and then talk about it in a way that you can understand it through my experience. And um, so basically, the best way that I can explain it to you, the way that I heard it, is this individual was asking a question. And their question was, this is sort of their question. As I stated, it was early in the morning. It was like 1:32 in the morning. It's now like 4 p.m. So it's hours and hours later, but I still have a grasp of what it is and how it works. And see, the universe doesn't mirror what we want. It mirrors what we're putting out. So let's say you, which a lot of people are asking for this, I've noticed, and they've been asking for like minded individuals or a partner that's like minded or family members that understand them or are like minded. I've been hearing this to be a much more common theme that some people are saying, I understand, my family doesn't understand me. They're not like minded like me. My friends aren't. I don't align with them. They don't understand. I don't understand. And mind you, I've been feeling the same way. Okay. But I understand it on a deeper level now. And I understand it in a way that it makes sense now. And I'm going to go into a couple levels here uh, for you to understand, so you can understand. Again, hopefully it makes sense as to what I'm saying. If you need to, watch it multiple times because sometimes you have to do that to grasp it. I plan on listening to this video that was dropped in the community more than once. I wanted to today. Maybe when I'm on my way to the water, I will. We'll see how I'm feeling. Lately, I've been wanting to listen to certain songs to get me back in that flow state, to get me back in the mode of joy and just feeling like on a different frequency and vibration that I've been trying to just not force, but just get back into. Like, I've been kind of getting messages from spirit and the universe that I need to find joy and fun. That's going to bring certain things into my life, and certain doors are going to open, and certain people are going to come. So I'm trying to get back to that. As you know, it's been a heavy, heavy year last year and going into this year with the passing of my father. Um, I did seek some spiritual guidance, which it was interesting that they told me that out of everybody that was there, family wise, I should be the one tapping in and reaching him on the spiritual realm, which I have been doing. That he was kind of coming through, bringing that. And it makes sense because I do have a pretty strong connection to the spiritual realm. Um, I'm finding out more and more. And so I'll talk about that later on down the line on the channel. But as I told you on a previous video that I spoke about, that this channel is everything, is my life journey. Is I'm gonna be vlogging at some point when I start traveling, because he did bring that up, that I'm gonna travel to the West Coast at some point, further west. Who knows, overseas? I don't know. I don't know. But I will say this: there will be, because I feel it coming, and I feel like a partner is coming in, and I've talked about that. It could be somebody from my past, which I've been feeling a lot. That also has soul bond ties, and also we have past life related things. I've been feeling that a lot coming into this year. I've been feeling like it's going to be a divine connection. It's going to be divinely orchestrated. I've been feeling a lot of different things in nature and during on the yoga mat, which I get a lot of downloads, and in meditation, and I'm on this tarot journey, which is going to get me deeper into my intuition. But this channel is all about me growing, evolving, expanding, and you guys along for the ride and along for this journey, and to not only watch me, but to expand and to grow and to evolve yourself. And a community where we can come together and we can meet people, and maybe meet your partner in this community. Maybe in the comments, you'll meet a partner or a friend or somebody that you were meant to connect with. That is my hopes for Wisdom Warriors. And for us to just share our experiences in the comments, and build this community of connection in so many different ways. That's my vision for this platform, and for me to come on and express myself and to show my journey and to take you guys along for the ride. Like, I come on here and I talk every day, and I express what happened to me during the day and what came through. And I will talk about what transpired at this medium. uh, I don't believe that everything was an accident. Not a lot came through, but stuff did come through, and I'm feeling like I need to take it further. And there's somebody else, two other people I'm gonna reach out to. And but I was guided that I need to explore within, because I have that connection. And I know I do. I get signs all the time. I get downloads. I get spirit speaking to me. Uh, very, very much so. A lot of different things. And I'm deepening that connection with myself and with the spirit realm, and with the signs and synchronicities. And but anyways, getting back to kind of going off topic, and we just hit 10:10 on the clock, by the way, of the video. I just want you to uh, hear where I'm going with this. I don't want to get off topic. I tend to do that on this channel, and I just go where things are going. But yeah, I felt guided to speak about that. Now I'm going back. I'm backtracking to, um, you know, uh, the mirroring. And so what I've realized in my own journey and my own experience, that a lot of people get offended by a friend not talking to them or calling them anymore, or you haven't heard from them for months. But I've started to realize that that's not you kind of doing that, because if you wanted to, you could force that to happen. You can push and push against the resistance, or against, you can kind of push against that magnet or the river going upstream, but it's going to be painful and suffering. But I used to do that, and I did that a lot. And I was doing that on this journey the past year or two before my dad passed, with certain people in my life. I was bouncing back and forth with intuition, and my gut feeling telling me, I don't understand. I can't figure out what, there's people around me that want me to come together with these people, but yet I'm trying my hardest to do it and I'm not able to do it. And every time I do, I'm miserable, and my light gets dimmed. And then I'm like, I leave there, or leave the friendship in a not so great way, in a way that I have to then sit with myself, and understand why I feel the way I feel, and then taking heat from other people because I acted a certain way, because I probably, it was probably best for me to never go to that event, or go to that party, or go to that thing that I knew deep down that wasn't for me. But I did it anyways to please others around me, to not cause conflict, but then the conflict and the conflict and issues then arose anyway, because I wasn't acting the way that people wanted me to act. Like, I needed to act in a good way. I needed to act happy and joyful, and push down my feelings. And maybe my feelings were, I wasn't there yet to forgive. I wasn't there yet to let go. I wasn't there yet, because I believe that divine has and spirit also, even though we have freedom of choice and free will, I still believe that there's a sense of spirit coming in, and when that part of you is ready to heal, it will heal. But until there's other things at play in the background, and in the spirit realm, and just a lot of different ways that we don't even know, we can't even see, that sometimes it's not fully in our control to heal that relationship yet, and it may never be, right? But then people around you will say, oh, that's not spiritual because you're not forgiving that person, or that's not spiritual because you didn't treat them right. But like, you can't just force those feelings to go away. And it doesn't happen instantaneously like so many think it does. Like, oh yeah, well, like, we just had this huge blow up, and I'm supposed to just, then I have to see them again at a family gathering or something like that, or whatever, mutual friends or whatever, and then I see them and I'm still not even over it. But then I have to push that down to just be around it, right? But I feel like we're coming into a different time now, where that's not happening anymore. It's like, fuck that. It's not, it's like, I don't feel good about being around these people, and it doesn't mean I haven't forgiven them, but I'm not going to put myself around that anymore. And I want people that are tens, that I feel are tens. And I'm not saying that I'm putting you on a higher pedestal or lower, or idolizing or this or that. I'm not doing that. But there comes a point where you damn well know that when you're around these people, they're lowering your vibration. You don't feel you're at your best. You don't feel at your highest. You don't feel like you're creative. You don't feel like you're um, in flow. You don't feel any of that. And so but you're just doing it to please other people around you. So there's no conflict amongst the family or friends or whatever. And I was doing that for years and years and years and years. And it gets to the point, man, you get burnt out and it gets tiring, man. And you can only do it so long. And then you're like appeasing these friends that want to go out to whatever, the strip club or whatever things that you don't, or the club or the bar, maybe you don't resonate with that anymore. And you're just doing it because you're like, oh yeah, but I just want to do it because I'm comfortable or I'm used to this shit, or I don't want to start issues amongst the group, and I think and I feel and I see a lot of that changing. I see so many more people seeking new relationships, new friendships. They're letting go of the old ones, whether it be romantic or friends. I'm seeing it in my own. I mean, I call somebody up that I know for like 20 years, right? And they don't answer. And then I get a text, I'll call you in a little bit. I'm on the phone and I never hear from them, and from them. And so am I offended by it? Hell no, not anymore. Am I bothered by it? Hell no, because I know that most likely we're not on the same frequency or vibration anymore. Yes, we can have a conversation. Yes, when we talk, um, it's like we never stop talking. And it doesn't feel like I'm talking to a wall. But at the same time, it's definitely showing me that, because like I said, years and years ago, I would have just kept calling throughout the day until I reached them. And then we'd be on the phone for a little while and then we'd go and that would be it. Now it's completely different dynamic and it's changed, but I don't feel that. I call once and I forget about it and I move on, and I don't feel like I'm trying to swim upstream. And so where I'm going with that is that's the universe mirroring you internally, externally. And so your outer world is showing you that. Or, you know, um, like if you're experiencing lack, a lot of lack, well, that's what you're mirroring out, and so then the universe is just going to give you that. You're like, I don't want to go through this. I don't want lack. I don't, but that's a belief system that you most likely have. And then you're just mirroring that out to the world, and I think what I'm going to do is a part two to this because I want to go deeper. I have to meditate on it and I have to get on the yoga mat, go in nature and get a deeper understanding of it. But I truly understand now how we don't get what we want. We get what we're marrying out. That's what the universe gives us back. So going back to like-minded individuals, and you're like, well, man, I go out to these to try to meet friends or meet a romantic partner, and I keep meeting these people that don't understand me and I don't understand them and they're not like-minded, right? And I don't understand why that keeps happening. But I want a like-minded individual. I want a like-minded partner, romantic partner, but I'm not getting that because that's not what you're projecting out. So you're getting the mirror back of what you're projecting out. So you're projecting out these people that you don't align with because that's what you believe. You constantly, most likely, are subconsciously thinking like, man, I can't find anybody that I resonate with. I can't find anybody that understands me. So the universe is giving you that. They're not going to give you the like-minded individuals because you don't believe that that's what you're looking for and what you are. Like if you believed it, then the universe would mirror it and give it to you. Like, man, all I do is find like-minded individuals. Man, all I do is um, every relationship I'm in, they understand me, they get me. But if you're out there saying they don't understand me, they never understand me, I can't find these like-minded individuals. There's no one on the planet that's like that. I used to be in that mindset with dating. I had bad experiences, so I would constantly say, "Man, I'm never gonna find this person." It's like I keep getting these people that are trying to rip me off, that are trying to take advantage of me, that are trying to manipulate me. And that's exactly what I was getting over and over and over again. It was happening like a pattern, like so consistently. Like I was on the dating site, and then somebody would ask me for like an Amazon gift card or something, and we'd get to talking for a little while, but I could pick them out like they were a scam artist. I could see it because I've been through it so many times. So I could see all the patterns of how what they would do and how it would lead up to it. And already there was no trust there. So the universe was giving me that. And then I would find these ones that, like, all of a sudden it would come to a sexual place, and they'd be wanting me to like send them sexual photos of myself or whatever. I didn't fall for it. I knew what was coming. I could pick it up. There was no trust there. I wasn't trusting the universe that the universe was delivering me something that I wanted and that was good for me. I was on the other side of it. I was like, there was no trust. I kept having it happen, so I got into that mindset that, oh yeah, all I get is scammers. I go on there and it leads. I get really like into it, and then all of a sudden, like a month later, they're switching on me, and they're like, "Oh man, like my phone broke. I can't." This was the common one. My phone screen broke. I can't FaceTime with you or get on camera with you. So all we can do is talk through text. It would lead up to wanting to go on that Google something one. I forget what it is, like the video one. You guys know probably what I'm talking about. That Google one where you can video chat through Gmail or something like that. I'm not really sure. I forget what it's called. But they would lead to that. They wouldn't be able to get on camera. They wouldn't be able to talk on the phone. And if I did finally get them on camera, it was there was no sound, there was no video, it was like a black screen, and they'd say, "Oh yeah, my camera's messed up," and that was the common theme because I started getting to a point where if I was talking to you for like a week or two, we have to meet in person or get on video. And I wasn't going to play with that shit anymore. I was not going to waste my valuable time and talk for a year and then I get scammed, or like they never, like they just ghost you or whatever it is. You know the drill if you've been in the dating world. And that's the mindset that I had, and that's what I was attracting. I was mirroring that out, that I don't trust, that I don't believe that there's going to be somebody that comes in that is for my highest good. That I don't believe, and the same thing with friendships. I believed that every woman was out to just want to be friends with me. I met them once or twice and then they just want to be friends. And I immediately got friend zoned. And that's what continuously kept on happening, and the same thing with friendships. And what's amazing is now these divine soul tribe, whatever you want to call it, people are coming in, giving me advice, helping, guiding, like this individual that I don't want to talk about yet on here because I didn't get the permission, but it's been over a year and we got something in the works, uh, podcast, so to speak. Like I said, I haven't really spoke on it about it much on here. I don't plan to yet, but it's already been underway for over a year, and there's a lot we've been doing behind the scenes. You guys are gonna love it, and it's gonna be amazing. But how we met is on there. How it all happened is on there, and it will be talked about eventually on here. Um, he'll be on here eventually. They'll be on here eventually. Let's say I want to, you know. So, anyways, getting back to what I'm saying is, these were all things that I was doing: friendships, romantic partners, whatever, what have you. I was drawing in those types of people because that's what I was mirroring to the universe. I didn't trust. I didn't believe. I thought that I'm going to get scammed every time. They just want me for money or for things. And that's exactly what I was getting. Somebody, one after the other. Hey, my phone's broken. Could you send me a phone? Could you send me a gift card? That was the common theme I was experiencing. So that's what I was getting. So, you know, as I said, I think I'm going to do a part two to this. I think I'm going to end it here. I really enjoyed this video today. I will talk more about the detox and the fasting tomorrow. I'll go more in depth maybe tomorrow on the mirroring and whatnot. I don't want to make these videos too long because people don't tend to have short attention spans, and I want to make them deep enough, but where you can. But again, who knows? Maybe one will be 40 minutes, another time an hour. I don't know. I just go with whatever I feel called to do. But anyways, I hope you guys love this video. I hope you get something out of it, like I got something out of this other video I was watching. And I'm going to go more in depth in this topic because it is really important on how you step out in the world and what you get back from the universe. So I will go and drop in the comments if you got something out of it, if it helped you, if it gave you some more insight like I got. And I'm going deeper next week. Not next week, the week after I start the tarot card class live. I'm looking forward to that. Please, if you haven't already, please subscribe, please share, please comment. We need more community in here. And when you share, you help others. And that's what we're here to do. And you may meet somebody if you're single or you want a friend. Who knows who you meet in this community. I love you all so much. Please subscribe, please share, please comment, please like, please help the algorithm. Please help us get this out to more of the people in the world. And let's go, man. Let's do this. 2023, baby. Let's do it. Thank you for following my journey. It's been over a year I've had this channel, and I appreciate whoever's been the first ones and whoever is actually getting something out of this and enjoying my content and what I bring to the table, because there is so much more to come. You have no idea how much creativity I have for this channel and the things that I'm going to bring. So just get ready, buckle your seatbelts. I love you all so much. Thank you again. Take care. I will see you soon. I love you all. Let's go, Wisdom Warriors. Let's go. I love you from my heart to yours.